All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Great job on those questions. Keep on going, keep on focusing. We're going to get through these. You're going to love it. So this section, we're going to talk about the makeup of your audience. All right, now typically, especially at a Tupperware party, we have two different kinds of people at our parties. We typically have people who are superiors to us, whether that be in education, in age, whatever. And then we also have our peers. So let's start with the superiors. In this one, oftentimes you will have people at your parties that are older than you or have used Tupperware for many, many years and have a lot of knowledge. Be sure when addressing your party guests that you are making suggestions to them and not lecturing or dictating to them. Back up what you say with facts whenever possible. Your peers on the other side of that could include people that are the same age as you or in the same stage of life as you. So for example, maybe you had children a little bit later in life. So your peer would be someone who has children of about the same age, okay? So that's just kind of one way to distinguish between the two. With your peers, you want to try to relate and share information. Because you are either the same age or the same stage in your life, you're able to say, okay, this is how I use it and how I feel like you might be able to use it as well. Share the experiences that you have. Use caution not to engage in one-upmanship. And what that means is, like, if somebody says, for example, I use mine for chopping onions. And then you instantly reply back with, well, I use mine for chopping potatoes. And then they come back with, I use mine for, right? And so it's one-upping them, always having to have the last word. When we, when we talk about direct sales and when we're doing parties, we want to make sure that we are sharing information and receiving information back. So as they share their ideas, give them credit for them. Even if you already had the idea, let them have the credit for it, because it doesn't matter as long as the information gets shared and they feel like they've had value and input because they were able to share whatever it is that they wanted to share. Okay? Ask them to share some of the ways that they use the Tupperware products. You don't have to be the know-it-all that knows everything. Trust me, people don't want that. They want you to listen to their feedback. They want to know that they have good ideas. They want to feel validated because what they do with their products is a good idea. So let it be their idea. Perfection is not always a good thing. And this is one area that a lot of people, especially new consultants, tend to struggle with. You think you have to have all of the knowledge ahead of time. You have to have all the answers, all this, all that. And honestly, you really don't need to. People need to know that you're a real life person. And you know what? Real life people make mistakes too. So don't fret, don't panic. It's all good. All right. All right, as you continue to grow your business, you will start to recruit and to start having team members. We're not going to get into a lot of detail on this right now, but I do just want to talk very briefly about some of the ways that we can talk to our team members. Team members could be those that you've recruited directly, those that have recruited under you, right? So let's say that I recruited Sarah and Sarah recruited Jessica. So Jessica would still be one of my team members. It could even be people who are on our team lateral to you, right? So maybe they didn't recruit you or maybe you didn't recruit them, but they're part of the Royal Dreamers. And so those are your team members as well. As you grow your business and begin recruiting, you will start to have team members. Be sure to relate facts and details, not just through explanation, but through demonstration and the use of examples. So as you recruit new people or as you try to show someone a new idea, don't just talk to them about it. Make sure you're physically showing them. Have some of your new consultants come with you on parties and show them what you do, or have them go with someone else if you're not comfortable having them come with you so that they can see how to do a Tupperware party. If you're trying to talk to them about how a product is used, try to show them how a product is used. It works a lot better. People remember it easier and it makes a lot more sense. Try to use we language whenever possible, all right? And good guideline on this is to share success and accept the blame. So anytime the Royal Dreamers is recognized for, let's say, personal or team sales, that is a we. We have been recognized. It's not me. I don't take the credit for that because I don't do those sales on my own. And so it's important that we use we language whenever possible. Okay? All right. Oh, let's see if I can get my slides to advance here. All right, so here's a couple of really good guidelines for your parties. You want to make sure that you are persuading at your parties, okay? So it's not high pressure sales. This is persuading, helping them to see how the products can benefit them and why it's a good fit for them, okay? Convince and give options. So here again, this is all about the way that we talk about our products. I'm not just saying you need this cup. I'm saying you need this cup because it's not going to sweat on the outside and ruin your table. It's not going to get your papers all wet at work. It's not going to tip over when you're in bed and you're flailing around at night. Right? And so these are ways that I'm convincing you or persuading you that this is a good product for you. Okay, and then you can give options in several different ways. You can talk about how they can order it today at regular price. They can attend a party and they can get the insulated tumbler with the dripless straw seal for only $12. So that's a really great sale price. They can host a party and earn one for free with their host credit, or they can use their half off item and get it for half off, right? So these are options that you can give. Don't talk about other direct sales companies or other plastic brands. Honestly, your best bet is to focus on our products and the quality that they are. Never bash any other company. Always take the high road. If somebody else brings up another company, all I do is say, oh yeah, they are a great company, and I move on. All right, it doesn't matter what the company is. Okay, the most common with Tupperware is Pampered Chef, and I have Pampered Chef in my home, and so I'll tell them, oh yeah, I have some of that too. It's a great compliment. All right, so that's how I deal with that. Focus on how to save them time and money, and we're going to talk about a couple of other things that they need to know, want to know here in just a little bit. But at the end of the day, people want to know truly, how can this product save me time and money? And if you can answer those questions for every product that we have, then you're going to do just fine. Okay, well, not every product we have, but definitely every product that you're showing. Okay, if you're not sure how to save time and money with a product, call me, text me, message me, whatever, and I will help you figure that out. Grab their attention in the beginning by helping them to see you as a person who is relatable. This is why we like to do our I story, talk about our why. Who am I? Why do I sell Tupperware? Why do I love the company? You know, those are questions that you want to talk about in the beginning when you do your introductions. That way you're more relatable. They're going to listen to you better, okay? What in your life relates to this group of people? This, I like to talk about this because, like, for example, if you're doing a party for a bunch of bikers and you are absolutely not a biker, you need to find some way to relate to them. If you are not a religious person and you're doing a party for a group of women who are incredibly religious, then you need to find some common ground. Find a way to relate to them, and you're going to grab their attention a lot faster. All right, so that is the end of this section of our video. Your question for this one that you want to make sure you're typing into the comments below or filling out on your worksheet is, when talking to your team members, what kind of language should you try to use? All right, guys, that's all I've got for this one. I'll see you on the next video.